Well, hey guys, gals, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, teachers and fellow classmates. I remember that line when I was back in public school before we had to do public speaking. So I guess I'm going to be public speaking tonight. So anyhow, it's a real honor and treat to be able to present before all of you tonight. What we're going to do is we're going to talk about the biggest phenomenon happening on the internet right now. Not necessarily this company, but the talk of the town. Fuel tabs, fuel solution problems out there in the industry are exploding all over the world right now. So we're doing everything in our power to take advantage of that trend. The great teachers and mentors on the internet are going to tell you to find something that you really love to do and have a passion for, and turn that into your business opportunity. That is so far from the truth. The truth to making money is discovering what the rest of the planet wants, whether you like it or not. And that's where the money lies. So I've had some great conversations today with people in various different parts of the world. I was on the phone with England for about an hour and a half today, two different parties. We're looking at doing something sooner than later in various different regions around the world. And I got to tell you, they're pretty excited. They have other companies over there that have laid claim to territory, but we have the ammunition to say hasta la vista, baby, and take over. There's going to be a new sheriff in town when we get there. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. So what I want to introduce you to is the fabulous world of Fuel Tab Catalyst. This is an incredible product. I'm really proud and excited to tell you we are the only patented product in the world that I am aware of. We are one of very few, if any, other companies out there that are actually EPA regulated and registered. A lot of other companies out there are just doing it like the Wild West, throwing pills out there and marketing and not doing it legitimately. But that's up to them to figure that out. We're going to do it the right way. The other really cool thing we have is we have about a 34-year history with this product. We are dealing with the original granddaddy of all fuel catalyst products out there. We have an exclusive agreement with the manufacturer. I won't mention the name, but we have it in our Facebook group. If you want to do any research, we have an incredible Facebook group that will answer all your questions, or pretty much 90% of them. You'll see all kinds of documentation from the patent number to the EPA number to all registration. You'll see that we have a little bit of history on the original company that put this together. As a matter of fact, meaning the manufacturing part of it. And then one of our business partners, Dan Maltese, he was kind enough to build a relationship with the mothership, the company, and they loved us so much. They decided that they allowed us to be their representation to the rest of the world. There's nobody else marketing this product out there that we are aware of. In an agreement, we have the exclusive for the MLM industry. So I am going to introduce you to an opportunity that is a license to print money. You can understand why. There is no greater time in history when you take a look at what's going on social media, NBC, ABC, CNN News, Fox News, doesn't matter whether you're right, left, whatever, it doesn't matter what country in the world you're in. There is a crisis on planet Earth, and we can monetize that crisis. A lot of people are getting loans right now, believe it or not, to finance their transportation to and from work. Families are suffering right now up here in Canada. It's really amazing for me. Very quickly, I'll tell you a quick story, and then I'll get right to the point with the compensation plan and the good things. Up here in Canada, it's kind of funny for me, because I watch my dear friends south of the border in the United States of America get all flustered about $4 or $5 a gallon, $6 a gallon. We were there 30 years ago. So we've been dealing with that for probably 35 to 30 years. The $5 a gallon range, that is heaven. That's utopia for us. Here in Canada, we're now pushing, depending on what province you live in Canada, we're pushing $11 a gallon. So you all have it good. But the really cool news is we have a product right now that's going to alleviate the pain in two areas. The pain in your transportation, meaning you're going to get better gas mileage and fuel, which I'll talk about here in a few seconds. Just give you a little bit of a history on the tab there, formulated by a PhD chemist, rocket scientist, EPA registered, fuel tab. All this is documented, proven, factual, 100% truth, can be backed up with real documentation, real registration, real numbers, okay? But here's the really cool part. You can now save on fuel, lower emissions, create more power in your vehicle, definitely save money on the fuel costs. Who's not going to want to do that at the pump? And save on maintenance. It's really, really cool. I've got some really nice cars, very expensive, nice cars in the exotic category. well over $100,000 automobiles, one over $400,000. The really cool thing about it is I am now prepared psychologically to allow my cars to be on this product and check it out. Some of my funny friends out there say, man, you're really going to put a product like that? What happens if you wreck your engine? There has never been a claim in 35 years historically with an insurance claim whatsoever about an engine being damaged due to a product like this particular product. Anyhow, I can't talk about the other products that are being sold at Walmart and you know, Princess Auto and whatever auto, Rock Auto and whatever auto distributors you have in your country, your province, your state. But I can tell you this product has never had one claim in 35 years. That's pretty powerful. I'm pretty excited about that. Okay. So I'm willing to test it. And just want you all to know, for those of you that are new on the line, product has been going out quietly. I guess I'm not supposed to say anything like that, but some of you will get the product sooner than later. The real date of shipping is Monday, but I was supposed to keep my big fat mouth shut and not tell you that products have gone out in some cases this week. All right. So enjoy, God bless, and you know, get experimenting right away. Here's the guarantee from the manufacturer, zero harm guarantee. You automatically have that in the United States of America. As many of you know, there is a policy in place, so there is no violation whatsoever to the the damage of any engines in a car, because that's a number one concern for people that really don't know. They're kind of curious and they hear a bunch of knuckleheads on the internet shooting their mouths off about, oh, this and all that, you know, with no factual data behind it. But bottom line is we have a zero harm guarantee. All right. Doesn't matter whether you're dealing with engines that take gasoline, diesel, it's all good. It's all fabulous. You can use this product in generators. You can use it in tractor trailers, heavy duty machinery, anything that is fuel based. This product is totally off the charts. All right. And I'm really excited about this part right here. The really cool thing about this compensation plan, and I'm going to focus on one area of this compensation plan. So it's duplicatable in the presentation. It's duplicatable all around the world as we start to expand. Right now, we are presently in the United States and Canada, and we will be sooner than later adding a couple other countries on and slowly taking over the globe like the giant blob. All right. So we're going to be sending these pills all over the world. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. So when I take a look at this compensation plan, I take a look at other comp plans out there. I thank God that we're not using a binary. Okay. Binary programs are good for company owners. They're good for heavy hitters. They're not good for people. Okay. They're not good for the masses. So we sat there and we talked about it. And we said, and the we being Tracy, myself, and Dan, we collaborated on this marketing plan. We said, hey, what marketing plan do we go with? We had a couple ideas, and then we brought it down to a simple, equation. And we said, look, let's create the fraction 3x8 matrix. It allows people to benefit financially in a really big way. It caters to, the masses, and it caters to the heavy hitters. People that want to make $250,000 a month or more, that's possible. People that want to make $500 a month, $2,000 a month, $7,000 a month, it's all very easily attainable here. When you take a look at our compensation plan, we don't have silly things like ranking, going from junior executive to baby executive to double diamond to gold to black to silver. We don't have that stuff here. Those are all just fancy forms of manipulation to create breakage and line the pockets of the rich. We don't have that here. We don't have silly global pool bonuses, which I have no idea are in the industry at all. They should be outlawed, actually, in my personal opinion. I totally despise global pool bonuses, just for all kinds of reasons. So looking at this compensation plan, I'm going to focus on, if you take a look at the chart, okay, you're going to see in the fast start zone, you're going to see the 3-pack. I want to talk about the 3-pack tonight, because the 3-pack or $60 or 60 CV is where all the action is. Okay. You can see we have a retail bonus. You can see that we have the $24 packs to get started. That doesn't put you in the matrix, though. You don't get to be in the matrix at $24. However, you do get a fast start bonus of 50% of the CV. And so at $24, the CV is 20 points. So you'd get a $10 commission off everyone that ever bought $24. It would not pay in the matrix. That's just kind of a novice beginner type experimental phase for people, but we highly recommend people go $60 or more. That's where you can earn fast starts on level 1, 2, and 3, 35% level 1, 10%, 5% fast starts on the orders coming in on the first month. That can be a pretty good jump start. Okay, so $60 a month US, affordable for every man, woman, child on planet Earth. My daughter's 16; she can afford it. All her friends can afford it when they're ready to start making money, so they don't have to have a dim future. They can retire as millionaires at age 25 with something like this. I kid you not. There's going to be a lot of dorm room millionaires developed with a program like this. $60 again. I'm going to reiterate that $60 again is the magic number. Let's take a look at what happens at $60 in a 3x8 matrix. We'll take a look to the bottom left. You'll see 3x8 matrix, level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 9, 27, 81, 243, 7, 29, 21, 87, 65, 61. Those are people that are enrolled within the business. Some of us have enrolled over 200 people. Some of us have brought in over 200 people, some over 100 people, some over 50, some over 5, some over 10. Well, when you bring in 200 people, where can they go? Well, front line, they can only go 3 of them. The first 3 have to go front line. There's no room for the rest. So they're going to drop down to level 2. And then they're going to drop down to level 3. And then they're going to drop down to level 4 because the computer's taking the 200 people and going, just filling in all the next available positions from left to right, going down different levels. So if you had 200 people, you're probably down in level 5 somewhere, or just beginning level 5. That's pretty exciting, because what happens with each new sale marketing partner that's generated in the levels, you get a 5% override, not 1%, 2%, 3%, 7%. We went straight across the board 5%. So what's 5% of $60? If everyone was on at a minimal $60, remember, they can go to $160, they can go to $1,500 if they want to get out and retail and get the product just a little bit cheaper there. No problem. But at $60, you're looking at $3 a person. So what happens if your matrix fills up to level 7? Multiply 2187 times $3. That's about $7,000, $8,000 close to. I don't have my calculator in front of me. I was never good in math, but that's a monthly income. What if you have 65, 61, meaning up to level 8, you fill it in. 65, 61, meaning 6,561 distributors times $3 pays you $29,520 a month. That's a fabulous income, even for the heavy hitter. But then you're still going to get people that are complaining and saying, hey, well, you know what? I'm God's gift to the world. I think I deserve more money. There's people out there that aren't comfortable unless they're making $100,000 a month. How do they do that? Well, what happens if you go out there and you sign up 100 people? And if those 100 people each make $1,000 a month, I forgot to tell you, there's a 50% matching bonus. This is why you never want to give sponsorship away. A 50% matching bonus on every individual you personally enroll in the business. 100 people earning $1,000 is $100,000 being sent out in commissions. Well, you get 50% of that. So you make $50,000 right there every month, as long as they're making $1,000 a month. If they happen to double that and go up to $2,000 a month, you're making $100,000 a month. If they go up to $3,000 a month times 100 people, well, that's a lot of money. You're making $150,000 a month income, plus your $29,520, plus your fast start bonuses, plus whatever else you got going on, because there's all kinds of cool ways to make this compensation plan dance for you and moonwalk like Michael Jackson. All right, all the way to the Hip City Pocket Bank, which is the greatest bank account in the world. Anyone know where the Hip City Pocket Bank is? It's 2 inches below your belt buckle. It's on your left or your right side of your leg. Cash, Kashinsky. What did we call it back in the day? Kashinsky, Russian for cash. So some of you are going to be front end loaded a lot of money here in this compensation plan. Sensational product. Let me show you the packaging. There's the packaging the world's going to see. I know Dan wants to spice it up. He wants to put Swarovski crystals on there and gold bars and silver. I'm just kidding. Dan, we call Dan Hollywood. He loves all the bling stuff, right? So anyhow, he wanted to gloss it up a little bit, but you know what I said to him? I said, Dan, you know what? That lid's going to come off at the top. People are going to rip to the left or rip to the right. It's going to go in the garbage. They're going to use those pills. Up to 120 gallons. You get six pills per package. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Safe for gas, safe for diesel, 35-year history, never one claim. Take a look at that package. It tells a story. Cars, pickup trucks, motorcycles, tractors, army tanks, yachts, cruise ships. And my buddy in the UK, I was talking to him tonight just before we came on this call. He says his first client has a shipping fleet that he uses for shipping there in England. His bill is just a little over $200,000 a month for the ships, US. He said they're dying to get this product over there. They'll get it going and happening ASAP in the shipping department, meaning ships on the water, boating on the water for fishing and trawling and things like that. So take a look at it. EPA registered. We can prove that. 100% safe. 35 years of research, safe for gas, diesel. We have the weight on there. And then the most powerful word for me that separates us from every other company out there, because there's not one other company that can lay claim to this that I'm aware of. And if they do, it's because they photoshopped our package. We're patented. All right. And I don't think they want to Photoshop our package. It's probably not the right thing to do. Patented. All right. So we're the only 35-year-old company out there. The other companies out there, their products were created in the last probably 4 to 6 months. There's no other company out there that has a 20-year track history as far as the tablet that we are aware of. Okay. Okay. So I'm pretty stoked. I'm pretty excited. X marks the spot. What does that X mean? It means, what do you have to think about? Nothing. What is it going to cost you? Really nothing. It's free to sign up. You can sign up for free. And then if you want to do what I do, I mean, I live my whole lifestyle without taking money out of my pocket. I'm pretty cheap. So I'll tell you what rich people do. You know what rich people do? They throw things on their credit cards. Why do they throw things on their credit cards? Because they like the air miles. They like the cash back. They like the fact that when you put it on a credit card company gives you a 30-day line of credit. No interest. 30 days, no interest. You build the business. You position yourself to make a boatload of money before the 30 days goes by on your credit card. You make $400 or $500. You make $4,000 or $5,000. You make $14,000, $15,000. You make $20,000, $30,000. You get paid out. Money's in your bank account. You get a credit card statement. You say, oh, I only made $7,242 this month. I think I'll take $60 out. And pay the credit card company off. You got in the program for free of charge, no cost out of your pocket. Why? Because you're smart. That's why you say yes, you enroll. You don't run to your dad. You don't run to your mommy. You don't run to your husband. You don't run to your wife. You don't run to your goldfish and ask for permission. You run to the website and you sign up for free. It doesn't take a very intelligent person to do that. All right. How do I know that? Because I'm not very intelligent. So anyhow, that's the presentation tonight. Real fun, real simple. That's the comp plan. Easy to duplicate. If any of you want this PowerPoint presentation, you can use it. I can use this in a restaurant. I can show my laptop anywhere in the world on a restaurant, do Zoom calls 3-4 times a day, go through these 7 slides very quickly and rock it out and sign people up. To max the compensation plan out, you're going to laugh at this. I got to tell you a quick dynamic very quickly. I forgot to tell you. I'll just go back to the comp plan here just to show you. All right. Just want you to see that. You can actually get paid. If you take a look at the matrix, level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, take a look at the right side, your right side, the left side for it, but your right side, it says no personally sponsored level 1 to 3. What does that mean? It means if you haven't even brought one person in, if you haven't sponsored anyone, but as long as you're on the $60 a month and you got spillover or people placed underneath you because the people above you are like rock stars, no problem. You pick up a check. That's pretty cool. All right. You get paid on the first 3 levels and then sponsor 2 to get paid on level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then sponsor 4 to get paid on level 7. And then to max the whole pay plan out, find 5 people on planet Earth that don't like the prices at the pumps. They come in at $60. They're active. Boom. You got the whole pay plan and you'll be singing. You got the whole world in your hands. Kumbaya and all that stuff. You know, it's going to be great. This is going to be a fabulous experience for every single one of you. And I don't know what more to tell you. Honestly, every time I look at this, I just think that for 43 years, I've been waiting for a company to come up with a product that would not just cater to an exclusive group of people in the MLM industry, but cater to all the men and women on planet Earth. All right. All right.